When we look at the 2025 commits, when we look at this class that's already largely enrolled, who would be the guy or the two or the three that you would be the most confident to say they're going to make an impact right away? And those are the enrollees. Obviously, there are more commits down below.
No, I think everybody's on campus.
Oh, okay.
Bryce Fitzgerald is on campus. He was the last one, and he was for summer A. Hayden Lowe, the defensive end, 6'5", 255, from Thousand Oaks, California, or Westlake Village, Oaks Christian. I think it's gonna be hard to keep him off the field. So him, one of the receivers, Malachi Tony, Joshua Moore, Dalen Upshaw, and maybe somebody on a couple guys on specials, but like on base offense defense, I would say Hayden Lowe and insert receiver here. And like outside chance for Pringle, but like I think he slots in behind your top three of Fletcher, Lyle, and Marty Brown now.
I'm sure I've asked this question before, but I don't recall your answer. Were you pleased with this class?
No, I told you that I think that we closed poorly, and I wrote that on signing day and got a talking to from several different Miami staffers because I was not being a good steward of the brand, as it was told. But I was like, hey, man, I don't think that we closed well. I thought that it was a disappointment. I'm like, the class is fine, but like, imagine the class with, if I go back to the visits, right? Like, imagine this class plus, look, Drake Stubbs from Jacksonville Mandarin was committed up until the very end. 4-star safety. He goes to Florida. Ben Hanks is a legacy at Florida, but he went to, he's from Miami, Booker T. Washington. You don't get him. So that's 2. Jarquez Carter almost flips, but he stays with O State. That's 3. DJ Pickett, that's 4. Dallas Wilson, if you believe whatever about his recruitment, that's 5. Off the top of the dome, Vernell Brown, who was a wide receiver for Darion Coleman, right? Who's the quarterback commit in this class. But, if you look at Darion Coleman's highlights, there's 2 receivers. There's number 4, Larry Miles, and there's number, I believe he was 5, Vernell Brown. And I have people all the time talking about, I watched Darion Coleman. I see receivers doing all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, because that was Vernell Brown, a 5-star, right? Elijah Griffin, number 3 overall player in America. He came on a visit. He was, Miami was in his final group, ended up staying, in the state of Georgia with Georgia. That's what, 6 or 7, right? Imagine that we don't even, there is no half on that. But what if Miami got 2 of those 7, maybe 3? This class has a completely different feel, right? And there's more dudes. And I just went down the list of official visitors, guys. I didn't even go over everybody, right? So that's where I say, it's a good class. It's good plus, but this year's the 26 class is pushing for like number 1 overall. That's the standard. And I think that we fell a little short of that, especially with just, again, with the major targets last year, we didn't close the way that I would have liked.